is because I can't afford to be fired before I've even started. Let me give you a lesson on how to handle the pumps. No need. I told you I'm experienced. True enough. My impressive list of part-time jobs since leaving school mainly consists of waitressing by day and bartending at night, with the occasional detour into fast food outlets. Casual shift work suits me just fine. I don't want to get tied down in a 9-to-5 job when my real career plans, which don't involve working for anyone else, might blossom at any moment. I'll bet you are. Todd leans in close, clearly thinking his innuendos are the smartest thing ever. I take a mental breath, count to 10, and remember why I'm doing this. For you, Dad.
Gage. I drag my fingers through my hair and glower at the paperwork covering the small dining table. Even after 5 years of owning Odin's, keeping the books up to date drives me nuts. Somehow I thought that side of things just took care of itself until Granddad died and left me his pride and joy, which included this apartment upstairs. Running the bar had never crossed my mind before then. I always thought I'd end up helping my older brother, Zach, in his garage. Not that I'm complaining. It's cool having my own business. Except for the fucking paperwork. I glance at my watch and frown. Guess I should go downstairs and meet the new girl Todd hired the other day. He usually clears stuff like that with me first, but apparently this girl's tits were irresistible, even though he knows about my no screwing the staff rule. Don't want any of that shit on my doorstep. The bar downstairs is packed with the usual Friday night regulars, and I lean against the frame of the door that leads into the back room where the guys are playing pool, and I survey my turf. Todd and my sister Kat are working the bar, and there's no sign of Amelia Davis. Has she packed it in already?
Hey, Gage.
The breathy voice pulls me from my thoughts, and I give the blonde who's clutching my arm a cursory glance. Can't remember her name, but she gives great head.
You okay?
Her hand slides down my torso and rubs across my groin. I push her hand onto my thigh. It pisses me off when chicks grab my junk without invitation. She doesn't take the hint.
You work too hard,
she purrs, going up onto her toes and rubbing herself over me.
Haven't seen you all week. I know just what you need to unwind.
I'm almost tempted. Maybe later.
Sure.
She grips my arm harder. Christ, her perfume's strong. I try not to breathe it in and start to turn away from her.
Fancy a drink, Gage?
She really can't take a hint. The thought of hooking up later is no longer even half tempting. I'm not that desperate for a blowjob. Rowdy laughter erupts from the back room and I pull free from her grasp. Not that I'm expecting trouble, but sometimes non-regulars need a reminder of just who owns Odin's. I swing around and stop dead. Strolling toward me, grasping a handful of empty glasses and beer bottles, is the sexiest chick I've ever seen. It's like I've been punched in the gut, and all I can do is drink in the sight of her knee-high boots, black fishnets, and short leather skirt. Her messy copper blonde hair frames her face, and her lips are full and inviting. But bizarrely, it's her black sleeveless shirt that snags my attention. It hides everything when I expected cleavage, and somehow the combination of fuck me now legs and don't touch tits strikes me speechless. She tosses her head, clearly not giving a shit about the coarse comments following her, and catches my gaze. For a second I think she's going to stumble, but instead she gives me an oddly furtive once-over before I block the door and she